Isn't here for a lot of reasons. Enjoying the Atlas one. But I'm also here because just kind of a little bit fed up with them. Not with anything or anyone. Just all I'm gonna say about it is that job interviews can sometimes suck. I want to do this. Actually, I want to do it like this. It's still not right. I've never played around with all these weird. Oops, I really hate it. It's doing that. But everyone is setting up. We gotta go back here. The new bit, that is the best emoji I've ever seen. What are you doing, darling? That was my favorite betrayal alien. That's actually, I'm really glad to hear that one of us needs to be, right? Right idea, something about execution. That's better. But I'm glad to hear it. I guess I'm arting because it's sparing me frustration and I like doing it. And if I'm gonna do it, why not do what everyone else that I care about? Yeah, do you art yourself, Anime? You're an art friend. It's honestly hard to get them to harmonize together. Wait. Aren't you a hexapod? Don't you have 6 manipulator limbs? How? They must not have the same number of digits on the end, right? Otherwise that couldn't add up to 10, could it? Okay. See, what I found is that, well, I can use my chiclets for, sleeping alongside my primary limbs. It's hard not to get them crossed. What drink are you into? I actually don't think I've ever asked. Do you do the whole boozahol thing? See, I can use them to hold some, and I do sometimes, but... Oh, is it too high? Hang on. Yeah, let me turn it. Okay, I'm sorry. Everything about this is scuffed to, like, absolute nonsense and bad. What was that? I've been excellent. I'm actually wondering, basically, if you were, if you, like, what your preferred drink was. I'd say I hold stuff in mind too, but I don't usually use to hold things like that. I'll get excited, then I'll spill it everywhere. I like to have a mug nearby me. Plus, my chiclets aren't, they're deft, but delicate is not the right term. I need something that was designed for them. They can't do the ergonomics that my fingers can. I don't, I don't actually drink alcohol myself, although I frequently wish I could. It always seems that people who drink have such wonderful times doing it. But my body cannot actually process it. I will be sick everywhere. Hmm. I'm looking forward to this answer. Sometimes, yeah. Oh, hey! It's Mr. MG sneaking in here. How are you doing, Mr. MG? Long time no see. Oh, thank you for the posture check. I actually did need it. I was... Okay, let me try to describe how I was sitting. So, my hips were kind of twisted, and I had one leg folded underneath the other. My gaster was kind of canted off to my right side, and so I was using one of my chiclets to balance it out on the left. It wasn't a good position. And I'm actually doing okay. I'm here to work on an owl. Because my spine has been a bad girl, it must be punished. But no, honestly, it... Do you know what it is? Do you know what it actually is? What it actually is it comes from having... I have like a small battle station. I'm surrounded by 3 different monitors, right? And sometimes I don't know. It's hard for me to get completely ever comfortable. That's basically the short version of it. But I usually have decent enough posture. Whenever I get excited, my posture goes bad. That's the problem. Whenever I get excited or interested in something, the posture goes bad. No, not O-W-O. O-O-O. Hello. How high is my favorite cat boy? Also, Mr. MG, well, I do need to adjust the price of that down. You're not going to get a free uwu from me. Wait, Lo, are you a cat girl? I, I, I thought you were in it. Wow, my brain hurts. But yes, Inhibit, that alcohol. It is, I mean, I know it's toxic to humans too, but it's toxic to me to the point of being problematic. Yep. Alright, I'm start putting a skirt on this bird. Don't get too excited, it's not that kind of skirt. Although, I mean, we could do that. And honestly, Mr. MG, I would love that. That'd be a fascinating feature. There we go, we have added a skirt to the app. You know, I never considered that in a bit, but that does sound really itchy. And mode. Hello, darling. How are you doing? I like the idea of a stroke count. Brandon, thank you for the bits, darling. It's good to see you around. How are you doing today? Hopefully better. That would be insane, Mr. NG. And it could be multiple strokes depending on how many words you want. Also, low. Okay, sorry, no, that was from the headband. Low, I do not. I know a lot about the particle systems in 3ds Max, version 8 through 10, but not about Blender. I'm sorry. You don't say. You've piqued my interest, Mr. MG. I would like you to tell me more. If there's madness afoot, I want to know about it. Oh, thank you, Brandon. I appreciate the lurk. I hope you enjoy your time here with us. In the quiet warmth of home. The Cyrillic alphabet. Okay, I'm with you so far, Mr. MG. That legitimately sounds like something that I would pay money to watch being produced. So if that's a skill that someone has, like, I actually want to see that. Please tell me that's a skill someone actually has. You know what's interesting? You can actually send links here now, Mr. MG. I've, until that becomes a problem, I've relaxed. I've gotten the High Guardian to relax on that. But I'm gonna need to see this pain. That's amazing. I cannot read it, but that's amazing. I do wish I could read the Cyrillic alphabet. It seems so beautiful to me. I like the helpful is in quotes there. It makes you feel like it's, a maliciously helpful diagram, which I'm kind of behind. There we go. We have put a skirt on this bird. We have gendered the owl. Or not, possibly. Depends on how you look at gendering. It's a weird concept. That's nifty. I'll have to look at that, Mr. MG. Let's see, let me get some of you. And some of you to start. So, this song is not, right? And I promise it's not. This song is not. But it sounds to me like it should be from, like, a Sonic the Hedgehog level that I've never played. Like something somewhere between like the Mystic Cave and Starlight Speedway. I don't know if anyone else gets that impression. The feathers are also one of the more relaxing things to draw it away. You have to be careful not to get too chill with the feathers, or else they're gonna start looking um, like fur. It's a delicate balance. To be fair, I mean, owls are basically little fluffy cylinders of death. It's part of what's so awesome about them. I, I'm pretty sure that all, like, woodland creatures smaller than, like dog size and below would disagree with me. Because owls are probably not very fun for them. But I like them. It is Owltober, apparently. I've never actually been like a super one to keep up with the months, except for one, which I actually don't think I can talk about. No, I actually can't talk about it here. I can't talk about the one, like, art month that I actually pay attention to, because it gets... Oh, no. Oh, no. It's describing it in this sentence is not technically against TOS, but, no. No, I think I'd rather be safe. If you're there for the community night that's gonna happen later this month, then you can ask about it then and maybe get an answer. We'll see. Also, whoops, thanks a lot, Seth. Nothing's... Okay, so while Big Chungus isn't exactly my favorite piece of art, an image of Big Chungus is my favorite piece of artwork. I need to tell you guys a story. There was someone who once worked in IT security, or no, it was for their networking infrastructure, and the company's intranet had shut down. The server had shut down, and no one knew why. They called him in, and he found the server that was misbehaving, checked it out, and the server was trying desperately to process a single piece of input. That input was a single web page that had on it a GIF. That GIF was 99,999 pixels by 99,999 pixels. That image was nothing but an upscaled shot of the face of Big Chungus. And that's my favorite image that I'm aware of on the internet. Yep, they do have a server. The photo of Big Chungus. There is no higher art, to my mind, that you cannot convince me otherwise. Like, I know people will say there is higher art than that. They are wrong. And that is my firm opinion that should be taken as 100% fact. Okay. But yes, so in a way, Mode, you're absolutely correct. Big Chungus is my favorite piece of art, but it comes with like an asterisk. Like that has to be explained. That's how it earned that. Because without it, well, I do love Big Chungus. I absolutely love Big Chungus. No, you guys want to know what my Alright, you guys asked for this. What my internal mind is like. Hang on. Hang on. Can I not get to just YouTube? YouTube, there we go. No. Okay, let me make sure that I have. I actually think I have this. No, not pizza time. Wait, what? Mr. MG, I can't. I can't. I can't do that for you because I don't actually know it. Like, I'll play it for you in a minute if you want, but I don't actually. I can't do that for you because I don't know it. Can't believe I didn't have this up correctly. Oh, well, thank you, your browser history. I deeply appreciate that. I thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day and a great spooky one. Your Bow's 3-year history. Thank you so much for the follow. Okay, hang on. I know how it's supposed to be said. But that's the 3 in there. I'm sorry. I know better. I shouldn't have. I promise your browser history. I won't do that again. Unless you ask. Let me see. What is pizza time? You're just getting called your browse 3-year history. I don't. Is this it?
With great power comes great
pizza time.
What have you done? What have you done?
Pizza time. Listen,
It,
there's more for me to say.
were you just asking to say pizza time? I don't understand. Mr. MG, I can refund you that later, but everyone's asking what is my constant. This is what is going through my mind at all times. Yep, this is it. Yes, Philip. This is basically what's inside my head at all times. Ah, okay, I see what you're trying to get me to do. I'm sorry, Mr. MG, I didn't understand. Medic noise is usually when you want me to make a sound, like an ooh woo or something. It's actually a relic that needs to be removed, because it kept confusing people. And mode, I'm not surprised. It is okay. Yeah, this is basically what it's like inside my head. Like I just think everything would be better if it was made of spheres. Tell me this would not be a better world. I defy you to do it. Then you are perfect. Mr. MG, you disappointed me. Oh, that's amazing, Mr. Nope, never mind. You brought that right back on Mr. MG. That's amazing. See, what I don't like about people of the Federated Union of States of North America is that you guys aren't round enough. You're big enough, but you're not spherical enough. I need you rounder. What is a man but a miserable pile of secrets? Just Mr. NG, bravo. Yes, Spiel, the perfect Pokemon. I want is funny. I actually always used to want, like, a pet rabbit. I did, actually. But then I found out what they smelled like. I still kind of want one. And then I found out that you have to clean up their poop and stuff. And, you know, I still kind of want one, but I'm not prepared to want. But I don't want one that badly. I I worked very hard for many years to learn how to clean up my own poop. I am not learning to clean up another animal's poop that will never learn me better. It's the Ussie meme that SW. I guess it kinda is. It will never fail to delight me. Yeah. Welcome to what's in your Vader's head a lot. Me trying to figure out how to make things more round. That's all I really want out of your Wait, there's no way there isn't something out there, Big Trungus. Is are you saying you blame society or that you're proud of them? I mean, frankly, I'm kind of proud of them, honestly. I mean, yes is actually very fair, frankly. Oh, I see. Let me put that above the body name as well. There we go. What is the War of the Ring? Before you go. Oh, well, never mind. Take care, Mr. Mjika, with all my love. Thank you for the letter. Is the War of the Ring one of... The War of the Ring... Is the War of the Ring one of the Ring books? I feel I should know this. I feel like I'm losing nerd cred just even asking this question. But that is what that is, right? Oh, hey, Red-Eyed Raven. Yeah, Lord of the Rings. I thought that was one of the Lord of the Rings books. I actually can't remember them by name. How are you doing today, darling? Okay, I guess I was struggling to make sure I knew which was which. Oh, speaking of struggling to know which one's which... Okay, there we go. Hey, that could be fun for a little bit. But hopefully you're not, though. Your lungs will thank you. Personally, though, I've always, wished I could sound a bit more like a chain smoker. Like, there's still wonderful huskiness. And I appreciate that that's not, from a good place. I love the way that sounds. Plus, and I guess it shows, what era of media I initially started consuming from your world. There's also something so cool about smoking. You know? Not worth the lung damage, but still. I can see the appeal. I didn't say I was going to do it. I'm not gonna do it. My lungs already work pretty badly as it is. I don't need to make it worse on them. Honestly, you say one bad thing is cool, suddenly everyone acts like you're about to start doing it. Speaking of things that are awful and at the same time kind of cool, this reminds me of something. I'm trying to remember what country it was. There was an African country that didn't actually have electric power until 2 years after the leader of that country bought the country's first electric chair for execution. They actually built up an electric infrastructure just to use an electric chair. I wish I remember what country did that. Because that's an amazing thing. The thing that I like is it really highlights the kind of attitude that like an autocrat has. Like, they do not give a fuck about anything. And that's kind of amazing. I mean, stay the hell away from autocrats, but even so, that's impressive. A little bit over the top, yes. But still amazing. Yeah, I actually wasn't originally gonna be streaming now. I'm actually gonna be going live in about 3 hours or so. Which I do hope people will come back for. Me and my friend Mothy will be playing the most relaxing of games, Alien Isolation. The reason why it's to be me and my friend Mothy. This doesn't count. This is a little cheeky art stream. This doesn't count. We have not read Raven, but that sounds amazing. I want you to tell me. Like, what they use it for? The scrap they make it out of, like that's some goddamn engineering right there. I need to know, Red Raven. Or, if you can tell me their name, I will look it up. That's so impressive. Like, that is some engineering masterpiece. You know, I often don't like the news. Sometimes it really comes through. There was a news article I saw recently. And it was the weirdest news article. And I feel like it says a lot about humanity. It's something that I don't understand about them. Let me explain. This news article that talked about how the evolution of the human eyeball may be the thing that saves humanity from climate change. I'm like, okay, this is clickbait, but I need to understand what the fuck you even think you're talking about. Right? Because this does not sound even remotely sensible. Yes, and they talked about the fact that the human eye can see colors means that you guys can tell, well, most of you guys, the ones who are down anyway, can tell when the sky is becoming acidified, and that's prompting action to be taken for climate change. And I was like, that has nothing to do with the human eyeball. It has to do with the fact that the sky has started to warp because of the pollution in it. Like, I'm glad that this is a concerning thing, but that's not, like, this is very, that's a very self-congratulatory, like, takeaway that you've managed to find there. I feel like you had to work very hard to do that. Like, that's fascinating. I don't know what that means, but, like, think about that. Wow. The fact that we can see that the sky has turned an unnatural color means that maybe we need to do something about the sky turning an unnatural color, means that evolution is saving us from climate change. Like, what? How do you reckon that? I would like to make it clear that I am for something being done about pollutants being dumped into any atmosphere. It's just, this is so bizarre to me. It is very neat, though. I'm a big fan of science, you know. Yeah, but I actually like science. I like how you guys are trying to look at Planck science, because that's amazing. My two favorite scientific terms are the Planck length and Planck speed. Oh, sorry, it's Planck time and Planck speed. Those are my two favorite terms. Planck time is defined as the amount of time it takes for something to travel a Planck length. Planck speed is defined as the amount of speed it takes for something to travel the space of a Planck length. No, hang on. Planck time is the speed at which it takes you to travel a Planck length. Planck speed is the distance, is the time it takes you to travel a Planck time. It's like they define each other. It's amazing. I like bugs to eat. Why wouldn't a bug evolve to eat plastic? There's so much of it. Yes, this is quantum physics, where everything gets weird and it's a little bit spooky, so I feel like it's on brand for this month. October should be Quantum Physics Month. Does anyone else agree with me in this? Zella? No, they are not. A Planck length is the length of time it takes for something to move the smallest possible interval it can move, and at whatever speed is necessary for it to move that. Or something like that. I don't fully Look, my brain is almost in its final enlightened form, almost completely free of all wrinkles. So maybe don't trust me on fields outside of my expertise. Which, I mean, frankly, I'm basically qualified to tell you about nothing. That's probably not true. I'm actually probably frighteningly qualified to tell you about a number of things. But probably not things you want to know about. Like I can tell you. I could tell you in a lot of detail. You know, what it's like to sever the tendons on one of your finger. But that's probably not something you want to know about. That's not the secret to life. The answer to life, the universe, and everything is 42. See, the hard part's already done for you. Now you just have to do the easy part and find out what the question was. the only missing thing after all. But yes. Also, if anyone here hasn't ever read the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy series, you need to. Actually, what you really need to do is you really need to listen to the original BBC radio drama. That's what you really need to do. That thing is amazing. And has an essence that was never quite recaptured. The books are pretty good too, though. As the old BBC radio thing, the movie was a disappointment because it was so close. The movie was like 99% of the way there, but just couldn't quite jam the honey home. Which saddened me. Oh, damn. I do that a lot. I draw on the wrong layer a lot. Don't take no pattern after me. You draw on the right layer. Be good little boys, girls. Listen, it's boys, girls, in-betweens, and otherwise. Boys, girls, beers, apamis, drones. I'm missing something, aren't I? Veers, apamis, drones, and neuters. There we go. Forty-two is. Just gonna erase that. Yeah, 42 will make sense when we know what the question is. Unfortunately, the question and the answer can't exist in the same universe at the same time. So somewhere out there, there is a universe where they know the answer, but not the... They know the question, but not the answer. Although speaking of answers, I do hope the answer tonight won't be that I cannot play this game. I really want to play it. You might be thinking, why can't you play it? And it's because it really scares the pants off of me. Like, to a point that I cannot endure it. Let me put it this way. Alien Isolation is the first game that I am prepared to label as like a full-on horror game. Like, it was bad enough that when I tried to play it on my own, it induced a PTSD flashback. Like, it's, like, mad props to the developers, because that is some goddamn skill. It doesn't frighten, it horrifies. It doesn't even horrify, it terrorizes you. Oh, it's extremely good. And the thing is, if you can play it, and you're into the idea of actually experiencing what it's like to know that you are in an enclosed space which you cannot escape with a hostile thing that could at any moment decide it's tired of you breathing, you need to try it. Like, you actually need to try it. Because it is amazing. It's just that is what it sets out to do, and by all the gods, does it not fall short of the mark. Like, if you want to get an impression of it, I may be streaming it in about 2.5 hours. Like, I would absolutely love to have you back and take a look at the site if you something kind of thing you want to get for yourself. I mean, that's honestly part of why I play games, is so people can take a look at them and see them. I have never played Fear, or sorry, Fear. I actually have the 3er, but I've never actually gotten a chance to play it, or any of the preceding ones. I'm kind of interested in them, but I don't have most of them, and I don't think I'm gonna be playing them this month. I will have to try it at some point. I am quite keen on the idea, though. See, I actually kind of want to play Dead Space, but I can't play Dead Space, I don't think, because I don't think it's supported on the platforms that I have access to. I believe it was like one of the Xbox exclusives, wasn't it? Good news. Why can I only hear good news in the Professor Farnsworth voice? Like, all I can ever hear is that, like, good news, everyone. Oh, interesting. I wonder if they're testing the waters for Dead Space 4. Which they had some interesting ideas for. There we go. Take off the skirt. Skirt off and on. She got legs under there. Actually, I'm pretty sure Orion is a they, but yeah. I'm glad you can't unhear it now. Yep. Alrighty. That's not bad. Hang on. Actually, hang on. This is actually super important to me. I need to ask everyone a question here. I don't know why this is super important to me, but like, bear with me here, right? If a pink bow, if a pink bow is like how you make like this is girl, What is this boy? What is this boy? Does anyone know what this is boy is? If a big girl is how you make this is like what is it? Is it a bandana? A blue bandana. Okay. If a pink bow is that, a pink bow is girl, a blue bandana is boy. That would mean... I think that would mean that a hermaphrodite would have to be one of those flappy lumberjack caps in purple. A bandana is a headscarf. It couldn't be a scarf. I think we cracked the code. I think everyone in the Federated Canadian Territories who wears this hat in purple, bam, hermaphrodites. You do have third gender among you. I say gender, I mean sex, but you know what I mean. I'm sorry, this whole thing is... Don't take no pattern after me. Okay. Alright, so, you guys hear the music. That means it's time. It's a cheeky little stream. I had a lot of fun. Thank you everyone for coming. Before I leave you, and I want you to go with all my love, and leave you in the hands of tonight's co-host, I need to say something. And it's kind of important, so just spare me like a minute to say this. I have a friend, and they are in some dire straits. Do not do anything that will hurt yourself. But if you be so inclined to, like, gift or give me anything or anything like that, for the moment, I would please ask that you give to them instead, because they could really use it right now. You can find them here. If you can't, don't worry about it. But if you can, thank you so much. It would probably mean the world to them. Until next time, I'm going to leave you in the hands of tonight's co-host. And I want you to take care of yourselves, look after each other, and go with all of my love. Until later on this evening, goodbye.